Right, so I'm here with the Harvmeister. Harv, what bit of the Daniel story stands out to you?
Well, I've always found the part about how he keeps on praying, even though the laws are introduced and that he's not allowed to pray. But I've always been encouraged that he just keeps on doing it, doing what God wants him to do. And yeah, I've really liked that. And I've also found that like God looking after him during the lion's den, just all really amazing, and just that he keeps his faith with God and everything turns out all right in the end.
Yeah. Okay, so I've come and I've invaded the ladies' evening. So, ladies, how are you similar or dissimilar to the story of Daniel?
We're similar because we banqueted like queens.
Right, so we're here with the Rate children who should really be asleep by now, but we'll carry on. So, Rate children, which is your favourite Daniel story?
Daniel and the Lion's Den.
And Anya, why is Daniel and the Lion's Den a good one? Why do you like that one?
Because it's more childish and it's fun.
Fun. Yeah, good. And is there anything about Daniel that you think is like you? What bits of Daniel is like you? Thea?
He prays when he's not supposed to, and that's like us, we always pray.
Good. Even if you were told not to, you'd still pray.
Yeah.
Nice. Anya?
Well, the sneaky men, I'm not like them because they're all sneaky and they're like...
And you wouldn't be sneaky like that?
No.
No, good. And Eden, what do you like about Daniel and the Lions Den?
I think it was lions, yeah.
You like the lions?
Yeah.
Good.
What's
Right,
for
thanks,
me
Rate
was
kids.
On Sunday, I came away thinking about King Nebuchadnezzar and realising that he was actually a real nutter, and not accepting that that God was kind of in control, and he kind of thought he was so powerful and he was the kind of main man. And it took him 7 years I guess, of being stubborn and not accepting God and not repenting, and then he finally did, and God forgave him. And I quite often think these Old Testament stories are not really relevant to us because they were tens of thousands of years ago, but on this occasion I did, because I feel we've got influential people in the world right now who I just think they're so powerful, and are just so full of themselves, and I really think they just really need their eyes opening to God, really.
My favourite thing about the story of Daniel is that it shows us that nothing or no one is a match for our God, and no matter where you are or how bad things look, he goes with you and always has his hand over you, which is very reassuring.
Hi! Hello everyone at the journey. I love and miss you all greatly, and I'm absolutely buzzing for the weekend away. Can't wait. And yeah, so Charlie's asked me to share some thoughts on Daniel. I gather it's going on with a bunch of people and I love the vibe. So I read some of Daniel, and it's Daniel 7 and 8, which is some pretty freaky stuff, frankly. There's some weird bits. And I just had a little read around on what is in Daniel. And basically, I heard a talk on this at one point as well that said Daniel is an apocalyptic writing, much like Revelation. And to us, it's really creepy and it's really easy to think, oh my goodness, what's all this about animals with random horns growing and people with just all of this crazy stuff going on. And it can seem really dramatic and scary and weird. But actually, what it is, and the church that Revelation was written to, and any Christians in Jesus' time reading Daniel would have been very familiar with the type of writing, because it's what's called an apocalyptic writing. And this is writing that's characterized by lots of symbology, if that's a word, I think it is, symbolism and wacky stuff that is definitely not meant to be taken literally. So that's really nice for me to know that there aren't going to be 10-horned goats roaming the earth and stuff at some point. But actually what it did to the church then, and to the people who, probably Daniel actually, and the people that he would share with, was give them dramatic hope for the fact that all of this horrible stuff is going to happen. And for Daniel, it was a reality, like Babylon had taken over, and it was really scary for all their people. But it will have been dramatically comforting for them to know that God's not forgotten them, and that at some point his kingdom comes and it's established fully, and all the bad stuff goes away, and God's reign is complete and forever. And all this, that crazy, that one goat that just like takes over and is really freaky and everyone's really terrified of it, or that one animal, God is able to completely trample it and nothing evil stands anymore. And in apocalyptic writing, that was the purpose of it, to say we're going through really difficult stuff, but there will come a time when God's kingdom arrives fully, and that's really exciting, and it's exciting for me now. So I hope that I've managed to impart some of that to you. I pray that you guys will get loads of really great stuff out of Daniel, and I love and miss you all and look forward to seeing you soon.